3.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Muhammad Adam bin Alimuddin. My metric number is F25A1554.
And my name is Muhammad Asri bin Muhammad Yusri Abdullah, and my matrix number is F25A1749.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nasrin Nazura binti Helmi. My metric number is F24A1309.
Hello, my name is Afif Fahmi bin Aminuddin, and my matrix number is F25A1464.
Okay, good day everyone. Today our group will be discussing a statement related to Unit 1, Me, Myself and I, which focuses on self-identity, personal values, self-awareness and personal growth. The statement given is social media is the main cause of identity crisis among youth. An identity crisis happens when young people feel confused or uncertain about who they are, what they believe in, or where they truly belong. This situation often occurs during teenage years and early adulthood, when individuals are still shaping their personalities and trying to understand themselves. In today's digital era, social media has become a major influence in youth daily lives. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter allow young people to express themselves, but at the same time, they expose them to unrealistic standards, trends, and comparisons. Because of this, many youths may feel pressured to fit in, change their behavior, or measure their self-worth based on online approval. This leads us to an important question for discussion today. So, do you guys agree or disagree with this statement?
Thank you, Nasrin. I strongly agree with the statement that social media is the main cause of identity crisis among youth. Today, young people spend a lot of time on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. On these platforms, people only show their best moments, and because of that, many youths start comparing their real lives with someone else's edited life. When they don't look the same or live the same lifestyle, they feel insecure, and slowly they begin to doubt themselves and make their personality just to fit in. So I believe that this constant comparison makes young people lose confidence in who they really are. So Asri, do you agree with me?
Thank you, Afif, for your point. I understand Afif's point, but I disagree that social media is the main cause. But in my opinion, identity crisis existed even before social media. Pressure from family, school, and society plays a bigger role. For example, many youth feel confused because they are focused to meet expectation, like getting good grades or choosing a certain careers, even if it's not where they want. Social media may influence them, but I think it only adds to the problem, not causes it. However, I like to ask Nazrin, do you think the personal in mindset also matters?
That's a fair point, and I do agree that personal mindset plays an important role in shaping identity. However, I believe that social media has a strong influence in forming that mindset, especially among teenagers who are still emotionally and mentally developing. Young people are constantly exposed to idealized body images, luxury lifestyle, and online popularity. Over time, this repeated exposure can slowly affect how they see themselves and what they consider as normal or successful. Even youths who are confident at first may begin to compare themselves with others and feel insecure when they don't meet these online standards. As a result, they may start changing their personality, opinions, or appearances just to gain acceptance or validation. This is why I believe social media plays the biggest role today, not only because of what is shown online, but also because how often youth interact with it in their everyday lives. Adam, do you agree or disagree with this statement?
I think I'll agree with Asri's opinion. because social media is not the main cause of young people losing their sense of identity. This is because many youths who have strong family support and high self-confidence are able to use social media wisely without their identity being affected. Social media Social media can be a useful platform for learning, sharing ideas, and building social connection when used properly. However, social media may have negative effects on youth who lack guidance, have weak emotional management skills, and are unable to cope with stress or failure in life. The culture of constant comparison, the desire for validation, and exposure to unrealistic lifestyle can weaken their self-confidence. Therefore, the real problem does not lie in social media itself, but in the lack of identity formation and emotional support. Social media only acts as a secondary factor that amplifies either confidence or insecurity among young people. Nasrin, what's your view on both sides so far?
I think both sides have presented strong and reasonable arguments. On one hand, social media clearly affects how young people view themselves, their achievement, and their self-worth. On the other hand, it is also true that factors such as family upbringing, school environment, peer influence, and personal values play an important role in identity formation. So perhaps the real issue is not social media alone, but how use it and whether they are emotionally prepared to face its influence. Without proper guidance, young people may struggle to separate online reality from real life. Therefore, it is important for youth to receive support, education, and guidance so that they can develop a strong sense of self when navigating social media responsibly. Before we conclude, I'd like each side to briefly suggest a solution to this issue.
Thank you, Nazrin. From my point of view, since social media is not the main cause, the solution should focus on strengthening young people from within. First, schools should focus more on emotion education, not just academic success. Students need to learn how to understand their feelings, manage stress, and cope with failure. When young people know how to handle emotion, they are less likely to feel confused about their identity. Second, parents should play a very important role. Instead of forcing expectation, parents should communicate openly and support their children interests and choices. When young people feel accepted at home, they develop stronger self-confidence and a clearer sense of who they are. Third, youth should be encouraged to explore their strengths, passion, and value through real life experience such as have a hobby, volunteering, sport, or creative activities. This experience help them discover their identity naturally, but not based on online approval. In conclusion, if young people have strong emotional skills, supportive families, and opportunities for self-discovery, social media will not easily cause an identity crisis. This shows that social media is not a main cause, but rather a secondary influence. Afif, what do you think?
Thank you, Asri. So, in my opinion, I think that social media use should be controlled because limiting screen time and promoting real life activities can help users reconnect with themselves. This is because social media should be used as a tool and not something that defines our identity. Since I believe social media is the main cause, the solutions must directly address how young people use it. First, youth should learn how to use social media responsibly. They need to understand that what they see online is often edited and does not reflect real lives. This awareness can reduce unhealthy comparison. Next, setting limits on screen time is very important because spending too many hours online increases self doubt, while spending time offline allow youth to focus on their own lives and goals. And the last one, third, schools can organize talks and or campaign about digital well-being. These programs can teach students how to protect their mental health while using social media. Finally, young people should be encouraged to value real-life achievements and relationships more than likes and followers, because this helps them to build a stronger and healthier sense of identity. So I think, Adam, we can conclude our discussion today.
To conclude, our discussion shows that identity crisis among youth is a complex and ongoing issue in today's society. Some of us believe that social media is the main factor contributing to this problem, while others feel that it is only one of several influences affecting young people. In addition, pressure from family expectation, peer influence, and societal standards can also cause confusion in shaping one's identity. Therefore, it is important for youths to receive proper guidance, emotional support, and opportunities for self-discovery. With support from parents, teachers, and the community, young people can develop self-confidence, make wise decisions, and build a strong and positive identity for the future. That's all for our discussion. Thank you for your contribution to this discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you.